Tonight on the Northwestern News Report, students' reactions to Bob's Pizza closing at the end of the month.
Plus, Northwestern's first ever wheelchair basketball team is coming to campus. We take you to their first pickup game.
And how Evanstonians are using sealed pumpkins to create a safe space for trick-or-treaters. All that and more tonight on the Northwestern News Report.
It's your news
right now.
Good evening and welcome to the Northwestern News Report. I am Alex Jones.
And I'm Lulia Tekle. This week, Bob's Pizza, a popular spot for a late-night bite, announced that they are closing at the end of the month. I went out to Bob's and asked students their thoughts. Closing Bob's Pizza cuts into a slice of student life, saying goodbye to late-night grubs and Tuesday night trivia. Andrea Nalivako and Aaron Kazmerzak, current juniors, have been visiting Bob's since their first week of freshman year.
We met here.
Yes, actually, we became best friends and roommates.
Yes,
at Bob's
we met
Pizza.
outside of Bob's.
Yes.
They say it'll always be a pizza their heart. Over the years, they've went with parents, sorority sisters, and friends.
I'm very distraught. I mean, Bob's has been such a great place for us these past 3 years.
Sophia Martinez says it's Evanston's best pizza place, while noting business turnover in the college town.
Like, oh wow, nothing can survive in this uppity place.
Some are concerned other student spots could be next to go.
Like, it'd be nice if there were like more, I guess, like accessible, like late night options.
But for now, many are celebrating a last hurrah before the end of the month.
I definitely think Bob's was like a staple for Northwestern in a way. Like that, this was the spot that people liked to come hang at after like a long day of whatever it was.
A spot for Trivia Tuesdays, group get-togethers, and late-night laughs, students are sure to miss Bob's. Lulia Tekle, Northwestern News Network. The last day to get a Bob's Pizza will be this Friday, October 31st.
Northwestern Provost Kathleen Haggerty will step down from the role by the end of the academic year, according to a press release from Thursday. Haggerty was appointed in September 2020. And become NU's first female provost. After leading the university through challenges like the COVID-19 pandemic and financial constraints, Haggerty said it's time to move on. On Monday, Northwestern announced the formation of a search committee to find the university's next provost. The committee, appointed by interim President Henry Beenan, will begin a search immediately, with hopes of naming the new provost by winter quarter.
Just in time for basketball season, Northwestern is rolling out a wheelchair basketball team. NNN's Miguel Singh stopped by their first pickup game on Saturday afternoon.
A passionate duo is getting the ball rolling on Northwestern's first ever wheelchair basketball team.
I'm a basketball coach, a long-time basketball player, and so this is my way into this work. Alec is also a long-time basketball player, and he's an alumnus here, so we thought we'd get together and make this happen.
For co-founder Alec Kabakungin, Saturday's pickup game is a full circle moment.
I wanted to start playing wheelchair basketball at Northwestern since I was a freshman in 2020, fall of 2020. But I unfortunately never got the chance to do that while I was a student. And so now that I'm a post-grad, I graduated 2024, and Sam approached me with the idea of doing it.
The game also offered a chance for players without a disability to learn the ropes.
Definitely a difficult thing to adapt to, but it's very fun. It's very fun at the end of the day. In regular basketball, it's very easy to kind of like get in your own mind and play by yourself. You're forced to kind of do team play here, and it's very rewarding.
Milgram and Kabakungin have big plans for wheelchair basketball, including turning it into a club sport.
It's a good opportunity to grow the game and grow interest in and bring awareness to accessibility here at Northwestern.
All in all, players and organizers see the event as a net positive. Miguel Sang, Northwestern News Network.
Thanks, Miguel. Hopefully I can catch their next game.
NU School of Communication is partnering with the Kellogg School of Management on a certificate for undergraduate students. The Management of Creative Industries certificate combines learning about business administration with skills in creative enterprises and industries. The certificate prepares students for leadership roles in entertainment, media, and the arts. It's open to Northwestern undergraduate from all schools and departments, with sophomores and juniors encouraged to apply. About 40 to 50 students per year will be chosen to participate in the certificate program.
Coming up, sweet beginnings for a new bakery in Evanston. We'll have more details when we come back.
I'm Kelly McEvers, founding host of the NPR podcast Embedded.
I'm James Edwards, host of the Unresolved podcast from Frontline.
I'm Ananya Chag, former senior producer of Anything for Selena podcast and current executive producer at Elias Studios.
My narrative, since I've been locked up and kind of made my transition, has been like redemption, accountability.
When I come into the classroom environment, every individual that sits amongst me takes education seriously.
My relationship with Giannis is unique. We're from the same country, we're from the same city. Being a Northwestern alum, I think, has tremendous advantages in the sports industry. To me, that community, it's been with me for 20 plus years.
A new bakery called Poplar Pastries opened in Evanston with its official launch last week. NNN's Raksha Jaykumar talked to the owners about their journey to the opening day.
We're here in downtown Evanston at Poplar Pastries, which is having their grand opening today. This husband and wife owned bakery at the corner of Central and Poplar is home to a variety of sweets and hot drinks that are sure to flatter your taste buds this winter.
I've been a pastry chef for over 20 years and was classically French trained, and I'm very excited to have the opportunity to be able to be making my own recipes here and sharing them with the community.
The couple searched the Chicago area for the perfect place for their shop before finally deciding on Evanston.
We really love the neighborhood. It was kind of hard to ignore how idyllic it is here.
The bakery takes over the space where Bet's Little Bake Shop used to be. Poplar Pastries initially planned a 4th of July opening date, but issues with plumbing postponed it to October 23rd.
Other than kind of having to sit and wait for those logistical things to be sorted out, we really had a pretty clear vision, I would say.
Opening a pastry shop has been a long-term goal for Willa, who attended the Culinary Institute of America. The bakery offers a wide range of sweet treats from cheesecakes and cinnamon rolls to danishes and coffee cakes.
Our biscuits are really our signature. Home-style kind of biscuits, hand pies, cookies, things like that.
Peters and Willa aim to use higher quality and locally sourced ingredients in their food for both ethical and practical reasons. And customers seem happy with the bakery too.
Love it, really tasty. I like the fact that they use unbleached flour and unbleached ingredients and organic.
As their business grows, the couple plans to upgrade their equipment and possibly hire more staff. Raksha Jaykumar, Northwestern News Network.
The bakery is open from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. Thursday through Monday.
Last week, CAPS and NU Dining hosted Body Acceptance Week. The celebration ran from October 20th through the 24th, with community events and preventative mental health screenings and trainings. This included a recovery night, which featured student stories of recovery with special guest and advocate Ryan Lipset. There was also a Smash the Scale event, an opportunity to smash scales and ideas of diet culture, or journal and practice positive affirmations. Body Acceptance Week helps promote self-compassion and body acceptance on campus.
Halloween is just a few days away, and children across Chicagoland are gearing up to trick or treat. But for the food allergy community, this can be a stressful day. NNN's Victoria Ryan looked into a campaign aiming to help trick-or-treaters feel safe on this spooky holiday.
Halloween can bring more tricks than treats for children with food allergies.
Halloween, because it revolves around candy, and a lot of the candies have a lot of the allergens.
Enter Food Allergy Research and Education, or FAIR's Teal Pumpkin Project.
We paint pumpkins the color teal during the time of Halloween to raise awareness about food allergies.
It signifies that your house is safe for kids with food allergies. So you either have candies that are free from the major allergens, or you have other fun thing, bubbles, or fun toys that kids can take.
According to FAIR, 1 in 10 adults and 1 in 13 children in the United States has a food allergy. And it's actions like painting a teal pumpkin and putting it on your doorstep on Halloween that Dr. Gupta says goes a long way in showing awareness and support for the food allergy community.
It just gave us this real nice sense of community and safety to be able to see those teal pumpkins on people's doorsteps.
The Teal Pumpkin Project began in Tennessee in 2014 and has since spread nationwide. In 2022, CVS joined FAIR as the official retail partner of the project, selling non-food items in stores for households looking to participate. The Teal Pumpkin Project map, allowing families to register their home as a safe place for kids to visit. Campus groups like the College Advocates for Food Allergy Advocacy and Education, or CAFE, bringing teal pumpkins to NU.
Not only we're spreading awareness, it's a fun way to lighten up kind of a heavy topic that a lot of us deal with every single day.
A campaign that advocates hope will become a tradition for families.
Sticking one year after year, along with all your cool orange pumpkins, just really helps show the food allergy community, 33 million in the U.S., that you've got their back.
Taking the frights out of a fun night. Victoria Ryan, Northwestern News Network.
Thanks, Victoria. For more information on the Teal Pumpkin Project and the interactive map, visit foodallergy.org.
Up next, how local businesses are preparing for the downtown Evanston's annual trick-or-treat stroll.
Trying to work my way out of the prison system was the most difficult challenge of my life. It only became tangible once I became a Northwestern student.
One, two, three, four.
My relationship with Giannis is unique. We're from the same country, we're from the same city. Being a Northwestern alum, I think, has tremendous advantages in the sports industry. To me, that community, it's been with me for 20 plus years.
With Halloween just around the corner, local businesses in downtown Evanston set up a different type of shop. Free candy for children and families dressed up in costume. Our Darasimi Bankole checked out how each store brought Halloween spirit.
Every year, since 2020, downtown Evanston has hosted a trick-or-treat stroll, a family-friendly event inviting kids to collect candy from local storefronts. This year, 44 businesses participated, including bookends and beginnings on Orrington Avenue.
Halloween is one of the holidays that is just most purely fun. It's just, for us, it's just a really fun holiday to celebrate with candy.
The event has become a downtown staple, bringing families, students, and small business owners together.
Events like this really get a lot of families. The trick-or-treat stroll is really families.
Families like the Salutillos traveled from nearby Chicago to join the fun.
I think it's important that we feel safe. A lot of the kids are around, they're walking around the neighborhood. It's still light.
That focus on safety and community is shared by many local business owners who take part each year.
It's all about giving back, you know. It's safer for the kids, seeing the kids in a Halloween costume. They're so creative.
New Evanston businesses like Wa Flavor also joined in, with staff enjoying the Halloween spirit as much as the visitors.
Everyone was super excited, and seeing all the kids smiling and trying it out was made it a lot more easier.
Alvarez is also a student at Northwestern and says working the event helped her feel more connected to Evanston beyond the Northwestern campus.
It's definitely a reminder of there's so many other people in the community other than those that are at Northwestern, and you come out of Evanston and then there's so many cool events happening just in our own community, in our own backyard.
From bumblebees to dinosaurs, this year's trick-or-treat stroll showed how Halloween is more than just sweet treats or sneaky tricks. It also brings Evanston together. Darcy Brancale, Northwestern News Network.
Organizers say they hope the event continues to grow each year and bring even more families to downtown Evanston businesses.
That trick-or-treating event looks so fun, and it makes me excited for Halloween. I'm hoping the weather will be great on Friday.
I agree, it's never fun to be trick-or-treating in the cold or in the rain. Our chief meteorologist, Emmanuel Paris-Martinez, is here to break down the latest forecast. Emmanuel, what do you have for us?
Yeah, we have a mild and dry week ahead, but first let's take a look at our current conditions. Currently it is 54 degrees with cloudy conditions with an easterly breeze. Now for the rest of the night, we're going to have a slight increase in winds, which will allow our temperatures to go from the upper to mid 50s to the lower 50s. Looking at our regional temperatures, it is relatively the same across the board. It is 54 degrees here in Evanston, 55 in Chicago. Out in our northwestern suburbs, it is 50 degrees in Elgin, 52 in Schaumburg, and 55 in Aurora. Earlier today, it was clear and beautiful, but looking at our current radar, we do have some clouds that are lingering through our area along with some showers out west. Now those showers are expected to dissipate as soon as they reach the city. Onto our 5-day forecast, our highs will be in the lower 50s all week with dry conditions. Starting off on Wednesday, partly cloudy skies with winds upwards of 20 miles per hour with our temperatures holding steady at 54. Thursday, partly cloudy skies, temperatures as well at 54 degrees. Then Friday, happy Halloween, cloudy conditions with 54 degrees. Saturday, cloudy conditions with a slight decrease in temperatures at 52 degrees. Then on Sunday, cloudy conditions with 52 degrees. Reminder to rewind your clocks by an hour on Sunday.
Thanks, Emmanuel.
This week tips off the Wildcats basketball season. Chris Collins and company lost to number 16 Iowa State on Sunday, but will face Illinois State in another exhibition match tomorrow night. Joe McEwen and the women's team will begin his final season at Northwestern in a home exhibition game against Lewis University. Women's field hockey clinched its third consecutive Big Ten regular season title last Friday afternoon. This Friday, they will finish Big Ten play against Michigan State in East Lansing. With just a month remaining in their season, Northwestern's volleyball returned to Welsh Ryan Arena to play Iowa this Friday. On Sunday night, women's soccer finished its regular season with a draw against number 20 Wisconsin. They will face USC in the Big Ten tournament on Thursday. Northwestern football is on a bye week following a 28-21 loss at Nebraska. The Wildcat sits one game away from bowl eligibility.
Every time doctors perform a lung transplant, there's a 50-50 chance the recipient's body will reject it. A study from Northwestern Medicine has found a reason why. Cells on the new lung and in the recipient's body are fighting, and that fighting is damaging the lungs. U.S. surgeons perform more than 3,000 lung transplants each year. Chronic lung rejection is the leading cause of death for transplant recipients. There's no cure, meaning folks whose transplanted lung rejects have to have the lung re-replaced. The study finds that certain genes are causing the cells to fight. something scientists will continue exploring to see if there's a way to stop that.
A new study from Northwestern researchers is finding that the TRPM3 sensor inside the cell detects the heat. It serves as an early warning system to your body, keeping your hand away from heat. The TRPM3 sensor is inside the cell membrane. When it detects heat, the brain is signaled that something is hot or painful and your hand shouldn't be there.
Northwestern is partnering with UL Research Institute and UL Standards and engagement to support the community. The Sustainable Communities Grant helps nonprofits in Evanston and Skokie. Evanston Grows, which is working to decrease food insecurity by providing more locally grown produce, and Climate Action Evanston are the recipients of this year's grants. Each group will receive grants of $2,500, and the director of NU's Evanston Community Relations says this funding will help reduce barriers that these nonprofits face amid higher costs.
When we come back, we'll break down some fun winter classes to look forward to.
My relationship with Giannis is unique. We're from the same country, we're from the same city. Being a Northwestern alum, I think, has tremendous advantages in the sports industry. To me, that community, it's been with me for 20 plus years.
Ready, set, piano!
It's that time of the quarter. We end tonight with the question you've been hearing a lot on campus. What classes are you taking in the winter?
Yes, winter quarter classes are out, and as usual, there are hundreds of options from foundational disciplines to fun electives.
NNN's Jeremy Fredericks has been looking into our option and is here to highlight a handful. Jeremy?
Well, good evening, Julia and Alex. It seems like everyone is playing out their classes, whether they're using paper NU or they're writing it down on physical paper. I found a few unique classes across the different schools here at NU. Let's begin with this. College is the perfect time to figure out what life is all about, and why not do it both professionally and personally. McCormick offers a class that lets students design their life. It's through the Siegel Design Institute, which focuses on human-centered design. Now, this class is reserved for juniors and seniors, and there are 2 different sections offered. Our second class is something that you can take if you can't design your life. You can still explore life in college. It's through CESP. The class is on the social side of undergrad. It seeks to answer all those questions you have about your time here at NU, from why does everyone who lives on campus eat at the dining hall to how does the way that you were raised impact your time here. It will compare the college experience in the U.S. with colleges in other countries. And speaking of other countries, let's go around the world. We'll begin in Venice, which is sounding off in this class, focusing on music from the 17th century. The city of canals is known for its hymns and its operas, and this class will focus on how the economy and religion played a role in the music coming out of Venice. And knowing how to read music is essential to this class. Let's go about 500 miles north now to Prague. This class within Weinberg's Slavic department takes students on a tour of the Czech Republic's capital, focusing on the history over the last 2 centuries. That's from the Austro-Hungarian Empire to its time under communism to the present. Students will dive into literature. There's readings of Frank Kafka, architecture, and film. It counts as either a literature and fine arts or a historical studies distro. And Medill is offering students a chance to cover this year's NCAA March Madness tournament. The Elite 8 round is taking place here in Chicago. That'll be at the United Center. Students will have the ability to report from the tournament, which is taking place over spring break. There is an application that students have to complete, but it's not due until Friday at noon. And these are just some of the classes that are offered. There are plenty of other interesting ones, whether it's reading about Dante's Inferno or learning different styles of dance, or even sampling non-alcoholic beer. That's in the German department's Cultural History of Beer and Brewing class. Alex and Lulia?
So Lulia, are you interested in any of these classes?
Yes, I mean, I usually don't look at the winter schedule or whatever the next quarter schedule right away, but I might have to. These look so interesting.
I guess that's the plan.
That's all the time we have tonight on the Northwestern News Report.
Stay tuned for our political special Politicat at 8. I'm Alex Jones.
And I'm Lulia Tekle. Have a good night.